Hello, CMH family. I am Ramona Williams, the Alexander Specialist here at Children's Museum Houston, and I am glad that you are here with me today at this edition of the Early Childhood Corner, sponsored by Catherine G. McGovern and the McGovern Foundation. So, like we do, we're going to look around your home and find items that we can turn into fun learning activities for your little one. So be sure to stay with me for the entirety of this video because I will give you tips to extend the learning as well as wonder words that you can explore with your little one and rounding it out with the book at the end. Today we're going to do this cool counting activity for your toddler. So here are the supplies that you will need. Some Play-Doh. Now you can either buy this from the store or I have a video that I will make sure that the link is in the description that you can go and make it at home. It's super simple, and that's actually one of my favorite things to do because you can add your own color combination to it. So Play-Doh, plates, you will need 4 of them, spaghetti, as well as some penne pasta, index cards, a black Sharpie, and 4 different color markers. So we're gonna get started with this activity. One of the reasons why I love this activity because the setup is so simple. So we'll take our index cards and we're gonna put numbers 1 through 4. So this activity is great for our younger toddlers. So that's number 1, and you're gonna do them in different colors. Set each number to the side. So number 1, 2. Now you know that yellow is kind of light, so I'm going to go over it just a couple times so I can really see the yellow. That's 2. Number 3 is going to be red. You can select whatever color you want for your cards and for your number, so that is up to you and your toddler. That's even a good time to allow your toddler to select what color they want for each number. And finally, number 4 is going to be green. Number 4. And as you are writing the numbers, have your toddler count along with you. So I'm going to bring my numbers back over, and now with my black Sharpie, I'm going to write the number on the bottom. 1. And of course, try to be as neat as possible. 2. 3. And 4. So here are our numbers. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now it's time for us to set up our activity. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can actually take the Play-Doh and place it on each of the 4 plates, or you can ask your toddler to do that. You can say, can you put the blue Play-Doh on the first plate? And they would move it over. And let's put the yellow Play-Doh on the second plate, and so on and so forth until you have placed all the Play-Doh on each plate. Now, what you're going to do is place your spaghetti. You just need 1 spaghetti string that you're going to place, don't try to get away from me, onto the Play-Doh. So, or in the Play-Doh rather. So, of course, this is another great opportunity for your toddler to get involved, and they're going to put 1 in each Play-Doh ball. Before they do this, you know, they may even want to play around with the Play-Doh. I would allow them to do that. They could smush it down as long as they have enough for the spaghetti to remain in the Play-Doh. That is so cute. Now, I'm going to scoop this extra spaghetti to the side, and I'm also going to put my penne pasta to the side just for a second. And behind each of the plates, I will put the number that corresponds with the color. So number 1 is here. Number 2 is here. So I have yellow 2, and I also have a red 3 and a green 4. I'm gonna turn that around so you can see. I love the colors in this activity. Okay, and now once that is done, of course, I always loved having conversations with your toddler about that. You can count with them: 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also ask what color is the number 1. The number 1 is blue, and you can do the same thing for each of the numbers that are here. And this is where we get into the activity. The activity is simple and your toddler will love it. It works on their fine motor skills as well as they are going through to pick up the penne pasta and put it on the spaghetti. I would also remind them that we really don't want to eat this pasta. We want to eat it when it's cooked, okay? And hey, you could actually turn it into a lunch, probably, okay? So now this is where you will say, okay, I'm going to show you how to put the penne pasta onto the spaghetti. And I have my first one, my blue number 1, and I'm going to put 1 on the spaghetti. And I will do the same thing. Now, when I say I, of course, we are talking about our toddlers, but at the beginning, you might want to show them, okay? And for the second one, they're gonna put 2. And then they would keep on going down the line, 3, and if your toddler is older, or if you want to extend the activity once they have done this a few times and they're getting older and you want to do addition, you could do addition as well. You can put 2 of them together and maybe put another bowl of Play-Doh or another plate of Play-Doh and have them add them together and put them on the third one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and count with me, that's right, 4. And there you have it. A quick little trick, it would be so much fun, because kids love color, of course, would be to color our pasta, okay? That's just a little added bonus. I hope you enjoyed this activity. Let me give you a tip. While you're playing, you can actually have your child put the spaghetti on, but guess what? They can also take it off and counting as they are taking them off as well. Something else to do. Of course, this activity we had the parents write out the number, but if you have older toddlers, maybe they can write out the number. You can draw the little dotted lines and they can trace over it. So a good way to add to the activity. And now your wonder words. Using the colors that were provided during the activity, use those words for your wonder words. Also spaghetti, pasta, and counting. And finally, our book, If You Were Spaghetti, a silly book of fun I love yous by Kevin and Hallie Myers. That is all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's activity. Be sure to stay connected with us through the museum's all-time access. And if you're watching this via YouTube, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. That's all I have. I am Ramona Williams, and I look forward to seeing you during our next activity with Children's Museum Houston.